What's up, man? It's your boy Heeme Hussain, Sis Gang, you know what the fuck going on. I just smoked Perso Sweet with Hot Thoughts TV. Yeah.
Smoke a Perso Sweet with Hot Thoughts TV.
Y'all know what the fuck we doing, man. It's Hot Thoughts TV. Niggas hot in the bitch, man.
I'm smoking a Perso Sweet with Hot Thoughts TV.
What's up with it, man? It's your boy Heeme Hussain, straight out the 6, you know what I'm talking about. Northside, Houston, Texas.
Is that the actual name or is that just the...
Oh shit, the 6 is just like, that's Greens Point. We just named the 6 after my partner, 6, who got killed, so we didn't rename that shit to 6, like, you feel me? Plus we the kings of that motherfucker too, like everybody know. You feel me? Our name ring bells around that bitch, so.
Early growing up, what was school like, you know, community, friends?
Shit, I'm originally from Atlanta. Feel me? Oh, I moved out here when I was like 14, 15, you feel me? So I've been out here for a minute. But growing up, man, that shit was really fun, bro. Like, we were fucked up, but a nigga don't know he fucked up as a kid. Like, you feel me? You just living, like, you feel me? We just, you feel me? You just outside, everybody in the same really situation, so everybody, you feel me? Ain't too much, you feel me? But that shit was fun, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, we was some bad little adventurous little kids, like, you feel me? My grandma let us, like, you feel me? She gave us our freedom to just run around, you feel me? Like, go outside, like, you feel me? Ain't no cooped up in the house, like, we was outside niggas, you feel me? So, that shit was fun, but, you feel me? You know, as you get older, you feel me, niggas start running around and getting in the streets and shit, you feel me, just doing little bad shit, but that shit was fun, really, like, on both sides, in Atlanta and out here, like, you feel me, like, so that shit was, I really got it, you feel me, best of both worlds type shit.
How is that, you know, the relationship, having the brotherhood with Chemo, and then just also growing up with the same people, and so what's your perspective on just BLK as a collective and everything like that?
Man, as far as Lil Bro go, man, I'm so proud of that nigga, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, I always knew that nigga was gonna be like, you feel me? He was always the one, like, you feel me? He was a young nigga hanging around all the older niggas, like, you feel me? So, I always knew that nigga was gonna be, you feel me? What he is now, that nigga just bossed up, like, you feel me? He doing his motherfucking thing. I can't be more proud of, but, you feel me? As far as the gang and shit, like, really the same shit, like, you feel me? Like, man, the name been live for a reason, bro. Like, man, we the livest little niggas, bro. Like, you feel me? The whole squad, like, you feel me? Just, like, ain't nobody got no roster like us, bro. As far as the music scene and whatever else is a nigga want, you feel me? Ain't nobody got no roster like us, bro. Like, or artists just coming, like, as hard as a nigga coming, like, you feel me? I don't feel like nobody can fuck with us.
So how early did you start writing fucking around saying like, man, this shit fun, let me try it out?
Man, I've been writing since I was a little kid, bro. Like, you feel me? About 8 years old, 9, like, you feel me? Writing a little rap, just having fun with it, not taking it serious, like, you feel me? Like, oh, I need to pursue this shit, like, you feel me? But I always love to rap. If a nigga, you feel me? A nigga gotta love doing that shit, like, you feel me? I like to do that shit, so that shit was fun to me, like, you feel me? But I ain't recording until, like, I was about, that shit was like 2010, like, you feel me, 2011, like, you feel me, that was my first time recording, like, I ain't even, like, I just wanted to hear how my voice was on the track, like, you feel me, like, that shit was kind of weird at first, but, you feel me, I started getting used to it, I'm like, yeah, that shit live, like, you feel me.
So, like, musically, who was some people you were listening to? What was some shit that was catching your ear?
Bro, like, when I say, like, listen to everything, like, bro, like, my daddy was like a connoisseur of music, so that nigga, like, everything, R&B, like, soul, like, you feel me, all kind of shit, but, like, so I grew up listening to 90s hip-hop, 2000s, I grew up to all that shit, like, you feel me, like, he was jamming, like, Public Enemy, and fucking, Scarface, Ghetto Boy, shit like that, like, you feel me, like, Bone Thugs, Big L, like, lyricists, like, niggas who really, like, spit, like, you feel me? And whatever we was looking like, whatever just hit the streets or whatever, like Cassidy, Jay-Z, Nas, like, whatever Biggie, all, man, my daddy had all that shit. So a nigga soaked up a lot of that shit as a kid, like, you feel me? Like, that shit in me, like, you feel me? But Gucci Mane, bro. Like, Gucci Mane is like, that nigga, like I said, we from Atlanta, so growing up out there, like, being from the east side, being, like, you feel me? Being a part of that shit, like, growing up around that era, like, you feel me? Like, that shit was, that nigga Gucci, bro, and Boosie and Webby too, like, you feel me? Like, Boosie and Webby too, them niggas big influences on the whole game. But Gucci Mane, #1 for sure.
The love that Pops had for the music, you feel like that made y'all appreciate the artistry a lot more?
Yeah,
I feel like that shit, like you said, is in you at a certain point.
Cause it is, bro, cause niggas just be out here just putting out anything, any old bullshit, like, you feel me? Like, niggas so, like, you feel me, nip and tuck with his shit, like, you feel me? Nigga wanna be so precise, like, I'm a perfectionist. I won't put shit out unless I feel like that shit, like, perfect, like, you feel me? So all that little shit like that, like sound, like knowing what notes to hit, like it just all kind of shit, bro. So that shit paid off. That shit was a big part of, feel me, molded me as an artist for shit show.
For sure. Once I heard Big L, I had to ask. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Big L a fucking legend. A lot of people don't know, like, cause he ended up passing like before he got his real turn, but Big L a fucking, that nigga a GOAT. That nigga the GOAT. Shit show.
With school for you, how was it for you as a student? Were you into sports? Was it like shit, you wasn't really fucking with that shit?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, like, I was a fucking hoop legend, like, but not in school though, like, street ball, like, you feel me? Everybody from the hood, like, no, that nigga was a GOAT, like, that nigga the truth, like, you feel me? But you know how shit go, man, like, you feel me? Your grades don't meet expectations, you can't go, you feel me? So, and I was in that school, barely going to that motherfucker, so I was like, you feel me? I love hoop, like, that was my first love, you feel me? Hooping was my first love, but, you feel me? Shit happened, so, you feel me? Nigga end up, you know what I'm saying, doing what he gotta do, and then just end up like, man, just leave that shit alone, you feel me? Fuck that shit, like, I don't wanna hoop no more, you feel me?
Like they take the fun out of it.
Yeah, like, you feel me, like, but I still love to do it though. I gotta go do it still, but like, you feel me, like, I ain't as passionate about it no more, cause I know it ain't no real, you feel me? So
niggas just grow up and
like, real life shit, like, it's real life, nigga. Yeah, nigga got shit going on, but fuck that Uber shit, but
back in the day, niggas be outside from 12 to 12.
Man, I was a legend. Man, and still go, you feel me, doing dividend, whatever, like, man, go hoop, like, all that shit, like, you feel me?
Ball, everything.
Yeah. Feel me, but you know how that go.
But shit, yeah, a lot of things change with time, like just even with our generation, like you said, niggas was outside more back in the day.
We was outside, bro.
Now it's like internet, like everything is in the house.
And nigga go outside, nigga don't see none of that shit no more. Like, you feel me? You don't see
go outside through it.
Little kids barely playing, like, you feel me, man? We used to manhunt. We used to do shit like that. Like, man, we be 20 deep outside, like, man, just thugging, like, you feel me? That's how we came up, but you know how that shit go. Like, these tablets and computers taking over everything, so.
Yeah, what's your opinion on that? Because, you know, I feel like a lot of the, you know, music is #1, like that
shit changed, like, that shit changed.
On TikTok, on Instagram, like, anywhere. And then, you know, a lot of people take it even further and they start putting they beefs and all that other shit. So what's your opinion on just seeing that as an artist?
That shit really scary, cause, like, a nigga really, like, it was in the streets, like, you feel me? A nigga know, like, you feel me? A nigga don't do no, that's police shit, like, you feel me? That's police shit, so. I don't know, that shit weird to, like, you feel me? For a street nigga, that shit weird as fuck, like, a nigga ain't finna be screaming in no camera, like, you feel me? Back and forth going with it, like, you feel me? Especially when nigga got shit, when nigga really got shit going on the street, nigga ain't trying to have no attention on him anyway. Nigga trying to be as cool as possible, so.
I think
I let the rap niggas do that shit, like, you feel me? I'm just a nigga that rap, I'm not a rap nigga, so, you feel me? That's how that shit go.
Yeah, I mean, music don't make me.
You feel me? Like, I don't give a fuck about all that extra shit, like, you feel me? We gonna put the music out, you feel me? Nigga gonna spit the real, nigga gonna respect this shit, and then it's gonna be, you feel me, whatever. You either like it or you don't. Feel me? I ain't finna be doing all the extra little internet shit. Like, you feel me? Nigga ain't into that.
You dropped the tape too?
Yeah, I dropped the
You
tape.
know what I'm
I dropped the tape in July.
Just
Like,
making
you
sure,
feel me?
yeah. So
Yeah,
how was the reception on that?
It was pretty good, like, you feel me? It was pretty good, like, just for it to be my first body of work, just putting something out, like, I ain't anticipate that shit, I ain't teased it or nothing, I just dropped it, like, you feel me? So, it got a good reception. Motherfuckers been wanting me to drop it, like I said, I'm a perfectionist, bro. If I don't feel like it's good enough to put out, I ain't gonna put it out, like, and I'll make the ass wait. I don't give a fuck, like, you feel me? But when it's time to drop, them niggas be telling me all the time, bro. They be like, bro, you gotta, feel me? You gotta drop, bro. Like, you feel me? You gotta drop. You gotta keep dropping. And I'm learning that shit now. Like, you feel me? I'm starting to get used to it. I'm starting to get out of that shit. Like, you feel me? And just, like, fuck that shit. Just drop it. Like, you feel me? We finna shoot the vid. We finna drop the shit. Like, you feel me? Fuck it.
Yeah, for sure.
No, there you go.
Just in terms of that, you feel what's the pros and the cons to being a perfectionist as an artist?
Man, if you gonna be, that's what I'm learning too. Like, if you gonna be like that, you gotta be waves and waves ahead, cause the sound changed so much, bro. You don't want your music to feel old when you put it out. You feel me? So we getting out of that shit to where we just drop it. Like, you feel me? As soon as we, you feel me? Once we get, like, not even a whole body of work, we just feeling like the videos. We just gonna keep hitting the ass with it. And then when y'all demand for a nigga to drop a tape, then nigga gonna drop it.
Yeah.
That's when we gonna drop it. You feel me? So that's how I feel about the shit.